All you need is a white guard. No. The right guards before we will sleep you right now, buddy. Come on to the unit. To the fucking roster.
Every day they're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff.
Yeah.
How about this for a start? Open with an onside kick, swipe of possession, big time risky, and also very confident.
Already starting with the bullshit, I see.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. To the air, it's Reed. Looking to buy time. Working on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Sooners want to move quickly. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years.
I mean, so many guys, and they built this offense on space and speed, and it's the playmakers out wide. Listen, they've got great quarterbacks, but if you don't have guys outside, they're going to make plays. Obviously, it makes it hard to move the football. These guys, they make it easy.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Got it looking for the first down. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these fourth downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to...
Always got some space.
Yes. Good morning.
Touchdown, Penn State. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
What?
I got no problem with it.
Breaks into the open on the left. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Bro, what's the
Coming
fuck?
into this game, we all thought the team that has the football last may be the team that wins this one, and they're trying to steal possessions. We're only in the first half. You don't see a lot of onside kicks at this point of the game, but they roll the dice and they get it, and they're trying to score more points.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
Caught close to the marker, it's Becker. They get it down to the 35 before he's stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Got it in the middle, it's Preston.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun. Give on the inside. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. It's complete on the right side. Turning it on! They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. Got a man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Nittany Lions want to pick up the tempo. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fuck.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
Snagged in the middle, Mitch Barnes. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Final play of the quarter, and the ball falls incomplete. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Complete to the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! Great job by the back on the option. The extra point here would tie the game.
Great job by the running back scoring on that pitch play off the option. It wasn't easy. He had to make somebody miss and do some dirty work there down inside the 10-yard line, but nice individual effort.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more. There he goes. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
That's caught. It's Barnes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Sooners will hustle to the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Finds a man on the left. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Sooners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Reed. Now adjusting. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma! What a run for this playmaker to just elude the defense and get in for the score.
And I tell you what, defensively, you can't let this guy get on the edges. You cannot give up contain. When you're defensive ends, you got to stay outside. You got to make sure you know this guy's going to scramble and try to make plays, and you got to make sure you keep him in the pocket.
On the move from inside is 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, the running back looking for Rowe. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds his man. It's Booth. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Barnes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Nittany Lions are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Dances away. Going right and going deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Reed. Using the quick game. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got an open man. Found the seam on the left. Touchdown Sooners. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the 2nd half to get some stops.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. That's reeled in. It's Barnes. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down?
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding, because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds, and just on to the next down.
Back to pass, it's Castellanos. Moving out of the pocket. Looking down the left side. Touchdown, Penn State! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Wants to throw on first down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. The Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football at that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Rides to back and leaves it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. He'll pull it on the read. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays.
It's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and here he goes.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Finding an escape route. They'll get him on the ground at the 36, and it'll be a 1st down.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air, it's Castellanos. He's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The Nittany Lions come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Nittany Lions have their offense in high gear. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes a catch at the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Well, the defense is...
The extra point is
What?
He picks it up. That's all I The 50. The 40. The 20. He's at the 10. And he takes it all the way back to the house. And just like that, the 2 gives him the lead right back. They're set to kick it off. And this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He's got the back in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football. You can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Caught over the middle. It's Becker. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Finds his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Wants to throw again. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the 2nd half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one
brings into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
They've got the screen set up. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Castellanos. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And here in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass.
What? I was about to say, this is like grand pass football. Oh. Man, what the fuck?
The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll get rid of it. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one.
Oh my, what the fuck?
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Reed. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Barnes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
They just keep firing. Finds his back in the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. That's it, fly. Got his man downfield. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the 1st down.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
So now on comes the field goal unit. And it all comes down to this. Make or miss, win or lose. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Now on the pressure switches to their defense. They've got to get a stop. Nothing to work with as they try to force another round of OT. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a ball.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Field is condensed, not a lot of room to work with here on 3rd and goal in overtime. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Took a shot as he threw. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the #1 thing. Avoid disaster here. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they go back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Down by a field goal and a touchdown will win it. Let's see what they've got on 1st down. The give on the option. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield, it's Reed. Got the back over the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone.
No! Oh my God, you're fucking ass.
Man, these windows get tighter down here in the red zone, and those catches are a little bit more contested, more people near you, and it gets a little bit more difficult. But you need your players to step up for your QB and make big plays.
Oh my
I think he's gonna
God.
look back and say, I should have made that play.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Looking for the score. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. They'll pass on a game-time field goal attempt and instead try to pick it up on 4th down. He wants it all.
No, they let him.
A game-winning touchdown.
Oh my God.
That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose.
Fucking asshole. Yeah. Gotta go look back this season. I'm not fucking playing.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Got a weak ass O-line, that's a be only a fucking piece.
offense in a bunch formation. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. It's Eakin. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, what's the point in waiting? Why not get one of your best players involved in the game right off the bat? They take a shot, their big target outside, shows off his athletic ability, and right away this offense is humming.
Look at that pussy ball, nigga.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Barnes. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Mountaineers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks the tackle. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That's a great play by this defense. It's hard when you go against a guy that's so good at the quarterback spot. He can make so many plays, but the defense understood that rep. Nice job getting to him, corralling him, getting him on the ground, and creating the big sack.
State the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Moore to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I mean, the great news is you just came up with a huge completion on 3rd down, but the bad news is you're still miles away from picking up this first because of how poor you were 1st and 2nd down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. On the run, it's Booth. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand.
What the fuck?
That's a fumble. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Shakes off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. To the air on 2nd down. Buys a little time with his feet.
Damn.
Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
The give to the tailback. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. The Nittany Lions in the hurry-up.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Wants to throw. It's Castellanos. Pressure coming. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Smashes it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Second.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver, they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Well, the offense is running towards the open grass, right? They're going toss play to the field, but way too much penetration defensively, forcing that tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Castellanos. Finds the tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. A run for the quarterback. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. The Nittany Lions come to the line in the hurry-up. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Out across the 30, mark down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground. He gets north fast.
Moore will throw. Fires to the middle. That's caught. It's Benson. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Have to make them tough-ass catches.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Royer. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Barnes. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Look, I know this guy's tiny, but on these slant throws as a DB, you've got to get your hands on him because he's just too quick. He's going to cross your face too easy otherwise, and he did right there.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Moore to the air. Got it set up on the outside. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
Got his man on the right. And they will score. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Oh, shit.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He leaves it with his back. Ran through the contact. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot, man. He makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Moore will throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
I'm playing fucking ball.